Previously on the O.M.E.N podcast.
In front of you is an old woman.
Are you here to see, Dr. Smedley? My name's Ethel Winthrop.
She seems nice.
She was a little bit on the old side for me, but I could absolutely see that, yeah.
She gives you a little wink. A sort of weird octopus creature comes out of a door.
Hello!
I also want to throw a body.
So you immediately drop the body back onto the table. You realise that this is the faceless face that was once Edmund Black.
Oh god, no!
And in the place of once what was an octopus is now Dr. Robert Smedley.
I'm going to introduce you to someone who's going to be taking you along on this voyage.
I am Professor Lavinia Trebonius.
I'm going to give you a briefing about what your mission is, and then you guys get some cool gadgets. Yeah. How do you like them apples?
I like gadgets.
What will happen next? Let's find out in this episode of O.M.E.N.
So, in the last episode, Smedley was about to give you guys some really cool gadgets, and I believe that Vole was holding Edmund's face again, and he was shocked to find the dead body of Edmund on the table. So what is Vole doing?
I'm going to send him back, taking off the burial shroud of Edmund that I wore in the heat of the moment and putting it back and kind of smoothing it over, both in interest of getting gadgets and also because... lately, I'm feeling like I forgot a lot of things, and this in particular is really like clawing at the back of my brain. I feel like I've been a terrible person, but not intentionally.
That sounds about right. And then, so Smedley goes over to Edmund and goes, "Oh, this one here. Do you know him?"
He's familiar to me.
He killed him.
Oh, he killed him. Oh, well, that's fine. All those kind of things happen down here.
You could say that murder is the most familiar of acts.
Holy crap, that's dark. And he goes, "Oh, I tried using the Mort Meld on him, but it didn't work."
What?
The Mort Meld. You know Mort Melds, don't you? Have you guys actually... How long have you been working for O.M.E.N?
Like a week, I think?
A week? Oh, God, okay. You haven't even been to basic training then, have you?
The budget here seems overall extremely bad.
Oh, I get dental. I mean, that's pretty decent. I like the dental. And he opens his mouth and his teeth are like gloriously white.
Ah, it hurts my eyes.
You should tell Ethel about that, I think.
It's quite scary how white they are. You know Dick Van Dyke? You know how like he's an old man but his teeth are gloriously scary kind of white? It's like that. And so he goes, a Mort Meld is really simple. All it does is you can put it on the brain of someone who's just died, and then you can experience the last, 20 minutes of their life before they died. And I tried it on him, but it didn't work. I don't know why. And at that moment, he gets, a beaker from one side and one of the, the taps you use in, a beer barrel. And he, slams it into the top of Edmund's skull.
Well, that's not right.
And he turns on the tap, and out comes a black liquid.
I throw up.
Oh, that's why. Brains turn to mush. You throw up. Okay, you immediately throw up all over the floor. And Smedley goes, "Oh no, not again. Why do people not seem to be able to deal with this stuff?" And the smell from this stuff coming out of Edmund's brain is kind of atrocious.
Kind of, or very atrocious? There's degrees of atrocious.
Oh, very. It smells like surströmming, the pickled shark.
I'll have you know that's surströmming.
I can't say anything in your language. I'm not good at it. And he continues to drain off this brain for a while, and then he continues to talk to you, and he goes, do you remember Yasmin Safar from your last mission?
Yes?
The major antagonist of your last mission, the person who was trying to steal the red vial of liquid?
That's a very complicated way of referring to her, but yeah, she's the person we killed. Did we kill her? Did she kill herself? There was a murder.
She killed herself. She's right over there, and he points at the other body on the table. And he goes, that's her.
I throw up again.
You continue to. Do you even have that much like vomit inside you?
It's mostly dry heaving at this point.
Oh, okay, that's all right then. That's better. And he's everyone is glad of that fact. He goes, we've traced back her family to Paris. Her brother Omar lives there. We believe that he might have something to do with this sort of overarching strange syndicate she might be working for. So what we want you to do is travel to Paris, and Lavinia is going to be coming with you, having some training in the field, because most of the time she's been working with me, and as well, you've enjoyed working with me, haven't you, Lavinia?
Oh gosh, absolutely. It's been absolutely fascinating. Brain goop, wonderful. Lovely.
Yes, I love a bit of brain goop. It's one of like brain goop Fridays is one of the best days of the week. I love just decanting a brain, putting it in a nice like lobster bisque. It's delicious. Wait, no, what? Sorry, I shouldn't have said any of that.
Still standing somewhat awkwardly close to Edmund's body, feeling a whole lot of complicated feelings. I kind of strangely raise my hand while he's talking about the lobster bisque.
Hello. Yes. What's up, Vole? Your name's Vole now, isn't it? Yes.
I think it's always been Vole, hasn't it?
Yes, it has. Sure.
You could try hitting him in the head and see what it changes to.
I'm all right. I'm all right at the minute.
Actually, this whole trip might pose a small problem for me.
Why is that?
I can't say for sure. It's hard to put my built around it, as it were, but I have a vague inkling that I'm not really supposed to be in France ever.
Oh, do you have like a problem?
Oh, he has many problems, trust me.
Don't worry about it. O.M.E.N allows you to go anywhere. Your O.M.E.N pass will allow you to go on any flight to anywhere. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Well, I'm very concerned about potential events that might occur. Is there a chance that you could give me like a new identity, a new name, and I say like with a soft, like a wistful voice, a new start?
Okay, all right. I suppose so. And he walks over to a room and he opens up a drawer, and inside there's loads of new IDs, and he picks out one and he gives it to you, and you read the name on it. What is the new name? What is your new name?
Let me do a quick search.
List of marsupials.
Okay. I'm herbivore. Okay, this is a bit of a mouthful, so bear with me. Herbivore, noter catemorphoria. It sounds very French, so...
Herbivore notatomorphoria.
Notericitomorphoria.
Can we write that down somewhere?
Yes, I have no idea how to pronounce that. I'm just going to call you Herb for the majority of this podcast.
As I get the passport, I kind of look at it and say, "This is the name of a good man."
Hopefully. So you guys get to choose some new gadgets. So I've got a couple here. I'm just going to read them off for you, and afterwards you can choose which ones you want. You only get one each, except for one thing. You all get this new phone, and so he gives out these new phones to all of you. And he goes, this will allow you to communicate with each other wherever you are. And on it, there is an app that allows you to defend yourself from a magical spell of some sort, if you need it.
How many times can we use it?
Only once. It will drain the battery dead. So only use it once, and then you can recharge and you can use it again. So just it is a very, very powerful app. It's worse than Fortnite. It's really the battery just goes. It's terrible.
Can I press the button to use the app?
You press the button to use the app, and immediately you are surrounded by a sort of warm golden glow for a couple of seconds.
Oh god, it's like I'm in the womb.
And you feel the phone heat up a bit in your hand, and the battery is just dead.
Annabelle, quick, shoot him while the shield is up.
Why would I go and do that?
Because I want to see it work.
Smedley goes, no, it's only magic. It won't defend against bullets. Don't shoot him.
In a voice charged with eternity, I say, bullets are magic.
He looks at you and goes, right, okay. So, here are the things you can choose from. So, we've got some nanotech patches. They will heal you if you need them. In fact, you know what? I'm going to give each of you one of those already. So you all get a nanotech patch. And the nanotech patch will allow you to heal yourself once. So if everything goes bad and you end up almost dying, you can heal yourself and bring yourself back from the grave. Okay?
Nanotech?
Yes. Little tiny robots.
What year is it again?
What year is it? It's just 2018, mate.
Annabelle, how do you feel about having these... I'm shaking myself from the spell effect. How do you feel about having little robots make your body better?
I just intend not to get hit. Probably have to use it for you.
If someone were to lose their face, could this patch put their face back on?
It could indeed, yes. In fact, do you want me to show you?
I mean, if it involves taking my face off first, then no.
Why would you want to put someone's face back on?
I want one of you at least to have this thing, and he brings out this sort of little rod, and he goes, "This is a thermic sensor. What this thing does is it allows you to track any sort of magical creatures or entities within the environment."
Will this help us find more magic?
Yes, it will.
I want it.
Okay, alright, you can have that, and he gives it to you. So you have the thermic sensor now, so make sure you put that in your inventory. And also, we have here some other things. So we have some sleeping gas grenades and some endothermic grenades. So you can choose which ones you want. The sleeping gas grenades will put anyone to sleep in an area, and the endothermic grenades will freeze any area for a short period of time. Which ones do you want? Does anyone want these?
I don't know. Is there anything less violent?
Was there anything more gun-like? Bullet-like?
More violent?
I don't have anything gun-like, but we've got something that you might like, Mr. What's your name? Mr. Bengtsson.
Why does everyone keep saying my name that way? It's kind of strange.
I don't know. It's like some overarching controller of all the people in this game can't say weird names from different countries. I've got here a Helsing Compendium. You might like that. It's a book that allows you to identify most creatures.
Oh, I thought you said Helsinki Compendium. But
No, a Helsing Compendium. It was written by Van Helsing.
He's real?
Yes, of course he is.
Are aliens real?
Yes.
I feel like I could spend all day just asking if things are real now.
You probably couldn't. We don't have all day. You've got to go to the flipping plane in half an hour.
Oh, okay.
Do you want the Helsing Compendium? It'll be interesting for you. You'll learn a lot of stuff.
I would very much be interested in seeing, with Professor Bengtsson, of course.
There are no pictures in the book, Herb.
Oh, never mind.
I'm afraid. I'm sorry. So, do you want the book?
Maybe?
Or do you want something else?
I mean, what do you have? I don't know what else you have.
We have a charm spray. You can use the charm spray to charm anyone. We also have a bouncy ball. It's just a bouncy ball. We have a psychic paper that allows you to... it basically is a fake ID.
That sounds like it's copyrighted.
No, it's not. Because you can't copyright paper or psychic things. So fuck whoever the person would be who would say that it would be copyrighted. I don't know who. It could be a doctor of some kind, but they can go and suck an egg. He says, like staring off into space as if he's addressing the camera. So would you like one of those things?
You know, I'll take the compendium, actually.
You take the compendium. Okay, there you go.
Or actually, here's a weird one. Can I have that thing that turned you into an octopus?
What, the, really?
Yeah. That could...
But it'll only turn you into an octopus.
I can see many situations where having 8 arms could come in handy. That's not what I meant, Vole. I mean, Herb.
I suppose. Okay, so he takes that and gives it to you and he goes, you can only use it for half an hour at a time. So don't go trying climbing things too high with them, unless of course you can get up them quick, because otherwise you're going to fall off. So don't do that.
What's this called again?
Oh, that's a glamour field. It creates a field of glamour. It's used by certain aliens to get around.
What?
Really? You don't know about? Oh, you guys have not been here long, have you? You're not going to know a lot until you experience it, though. So it's fine. And so he gives you that. Lavinia, what do you want? Which one of the things would you like?
Hello.
Hello.
Walk me through my choices again.
You can have sleeping gas grenades, endothermic grenades. You can have a bouncy ball. You can have charm spray or psychic paper. Or a mort meld. You can take a mort meld if you want. It's one of the things that allows you to check someone if they died.
Yes. The brain goop.
Have you just been sort of staring at the brain goop for ages?
I'm probably like touching it and like smelling it and rubbing it between my fingers this
Oh.
whole time. It's research. It's research. I am tempted by the bouncy ball, but I think I shall take the psychic paper.
Good choice.
Because paper is almost like books, and I love books.
Well, I mean, like, Andreas has taken the book, so you can have the paper. It's pretty close enough. So he gives you that, and he goes, basically, most stupid, normal people will be able to look at this, and they'll think that you're a legit person. So you can use it to get into places if you want. So now, Annabelle, you must choose something. You don't have many things left.
I'm gonna whisper to him real quiet. Do you got anything that can help me handle? And I motion my head towards Wallaby, Jackson, Bull, Herbivore.
He looks back, and he looks back at you, and he looks at Vole, or Herbivore, whatever his name is now. And he goes, the charm spray would be pretty good.
I was thinking the charm spray or the bounce ball.
So he goes, I tell you what, you can have the charm spray, and you can have the endothermic grenade. How's that sound?
Can I have the bounce ball too?
I don't know, I won this at the fair once. I don't know. And then, so he's given you the charm spray already, so you could use the charm spray.
Well, now that's not what Jesus would do, so that's not what I'm gonna do. Can I roll to persuade without the charm spray?
All right, yeah, sure. Roll a 5 or more, because it's only a bouncy ball.
Bouncy ball means a lot to him, but I rolled 16.
You convince him, and he goes, "Oh, all right then. You can have the bouncy ball since you asked so nicely." And he gives you the bouncy ball. It's just a normal sort of squishy bouncy ball that you can use. It can bounce off of walls. I can't imagine it being very useful, but probably will end up being useful at some point anyway.
Can probably distract her with it, if nothing else.
This is true. Herb, are you interested in the bouncy ball?
I'm actually kind of waving the thermic sensor in its direction to see if there's anything special about it, because it is very compelling to me.
The thermic sensor is making no signals. The bouncy ball is just a regular rubber bouncy ball developed by some sort of toy company of some kind.
Yeah, I don't believe you.
What? You don't believe me?
No, I think I'm going to continue to keep my suspicions about this bouncy ball.
All right, that's fine by me. Sure, go for it. So you all then leave Dr. Smedley, unless you want to ask him anything else before you go?
Who was I supposed to talk to in IT again?
Oh, God. Oh, I didn't write it down.
I think it was John?
James?
James!
It was James. Yes, it was James. It was a name beginning with J. They all begin with J in IT. There's James, there's John, there's anyone who begins with J. So then, if ever I say a name that... Jonas, yes. Any names that begins with J, they probably work in IT, which means that I can get it wrong in the future. What?
Jeggery.
Jeggery? Is that a name?
Yeah, my cousin's named Jeggery.
Jimothy?
Jemery and Jimothy are both working there as well. They are interns. So you end up leaving the lab, going back upstairs, and you travel to the airport.
I'd like to ask Lavinia a question.
Go on.
You're very good at books, right?
Oh, the best, yes.
Alright, so what do you call it when you're looking at the book and it isn't saying anything? There's no, you don't see, you know what the book is called, but you can't penetrate past that initial barrier. Is there Do you need to advance the relationship? Or what do you call that when there's a book and you see the title, right? You look at the title and you want to know the thing that it's talking about, but
Are you talking about illiteracy?
Yes, he is definitely talking about the literacy.
no. I know how to read. I can read perfectly.
Oh, okay.
But I'm looking at the book, right? I see the cover of the book. I know there's something inside the book. How do I get to the meat? Like, if I want to get to the insides of a pig, I take it and I wine it and dine it, and then I slit it open and I take all of its pieces out. If I want to get to the big, juicy pieces of a book,
Well, my dear, have you tried opening the book? There's a contents page. There's an index page. I suggest those are starting points.
wait, you can open books? That isn't illegal.
No.
It's not like stealing? It's not like stealing words from the book?
No. The book will retain its words. The book shares its words with you. It's very, very good.
Oh, so it's like when you're roasting marshmallows over a fire, but like you don't set the book on fire because you need to roast marshmallows. Like you open the book.
Yes, that's right.
You changed my life.
You're very welcome.
I walk away with a sense of advancement of knowledge. This is a landmark day for me.
I apologize for him, Lavinia. It's I don't really know what to say.
Never apologize for someone who's interested in knowledge.
Oh, wow, that was nice.
Wow.
So you all get on the plane, and the plane takes you off into the ether, and there you begin your descent slowly into Paris. And that's where we're going to end this episode of the podcast. Thank you for listening. Bye. The O.M.E.N podcast is powered by Ellipsis RPG, the accessible donationware rule set, now available on itch.io. If you like what you're hearing, please rate us on iTunes or wherever you get your podcast. You can tweet to us at the hashtag OMENcast, that's O-M-E-N cast, and who knows, you might get a special mention in one of the episodes from us. Thank you for listening, and remember, stay vigilant. You never know what's out there.